All right, our next speaker talking about thought and action. Now, on the list of speakers, his name was Aaron P. So I thought maybe his last name was cut off, or maybe that's his name, Aaron P., like Master P. He's about to rap. I thought it was about to be real hype. Well, if he does rap, he's got 4 languages to rap in because he's fluent in all of them. Ever since a young age, he was driven to be successful in life. And at the young age now of 19, he's already a CEO of his own company, co-founder of an on-campus organization, and he's pursuing his undergraduate degree in finance. He's building up his company after he graduates and then hopefully going to law school. But I shouldn't say hopefully, I should say certainly, because he's driven to succeed and his uncanny optimism is sure to make sure that he is successful throughout his life. Ladies and gentlemen, at 19 years of age, Mr. Aaron Pludwinski.
Hello. Hi, my name is Aaron Pludwinski. I'd like to start off today by asking a question. By show of hands, how many of you have had a great idea before? However, after that initial excitement wore off, you didn't do anything about it? Quite a few of you. Throughout our lives, we always have these ideas, and they can be building a company, creating an organization, starting a diet, or excelling at school. However, after we lose that initial motivation, we don't do anything about it. If you think about it, that's crazy, because these ideas can do great things for ourselves, amazing things for our community, and even change the world. At the age of 19, I'm the CEO of my own company, and the president and co-founder of an on-campus organization. I found to have much success in many of the things that I've tried to implement throughout my life. Now, I owe this success to a series of ground rules and systematic steps that I take in implementing all my ideas. It is my hope that by the end of this presentation, each and every one of you can go out and follow your dreams. You should be able to turn all your dreams into a reality and implement all your ideas. So now to get started with the ground rules. The first ground rule, and this one is really important, is to have a cheerleader. Now, a cheerleader is someone that gives you support every step of the way. Someone that will give you support if you're failing or you're succeeding. In my life, my girlfriend's my cheerleader. On my good days and on my bad days, I know that she's there for me. And you'll see in this presentation, all the pictures here she took. And she's awesome. My next ground rule is to fight for your ideas. And what I mean by this is that you're going to encounter failure along the way. And it's inevitable that you're going to encounter failure. And that's fine. I've failed so many times in my life, but I find that those failures have led to some of my greatest successes. Go through the failures, learn from them, and move on. Okay, there's a missing slide, but I'll say this anyways. You have to believe in yourself. And I know this sounds very generic, but belief in yourself is so important. You have to know that you have the confidence to accomplish anything that you set your mind to. And I know that some of you may say, I don't know if I can do this, it's a little bit hard. It's fine, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one will believe in you. You have to inspire people to follow you in all of your ideas. After this is accountability. Now, accountability is being responsible for your idea. And there are many ways to do this. How I like to be accountable is whenever I get involved in a project, I always have a partner. My partner tells me that I can't quit because I know I'm responsible for someone else. After this step, you want to remember to reward yourself. Reward yourself for the little things that you accomplish, also the big things. But they're harder, and you have to know that you are doing something right along the way. Rewarding yourself helps fuel that motivation that you're going to lose very quickly. Lastly, find meaning. Why are you trying to accomplish what you want to accomplish? And be honest with yourself. Most people aren't. Do you want fame? Do you want money? Do you want a greater sense of self-worth? You don't have to tell anyone this part, but be honest with yourself, or else you're going to lose motivation and you're going to stop quickly. Okay, so now we've had that idea. We've had that great burst in our gut that says, wow, I want to do something amazing. So now what do? The first step is to see the big picture. Everyone does this anyway, so that's great. Seeing the big picture is seeing what your success and the failure, your risk and your reward. See what you can gain and lose from this idea. But like I said, you can still gain a lot from failure. Don't be discouraged. After you've done this, within the next few minutes, you want to write everything down. Take all the ideas in your head and put them on paper. You're turning your idea into a reality, and this is the first step. An idea that stays in your head is going to die in your head. I guarantee it. After this, within the next few hours, you want to be reading up on the subject. We are so lucky to live in an age where we have an unlimited amount of information at our fingertips. Everything that you could want to do has been done before. If you want to do well in school, people write about that online. If you want to start a company, people have written about that all over the internet. It is so easy to find out more about your field, and then you'll gain a greater sense of what it takes to succeed in what you're trying to do. After this, you want to set your goals and timeline. Now, you are almost always going to be wrong about this part. I guarantee it. You're going to say, in a year, I'm going to have this done. It's going to take you 5 years. And that's fine. But a goal and a timeline will let you measure up to what you're setting yourself against. You'll see, am I putting enough effort to accomplish what I want to accomplish? After you do this, you want to find your SME. An SME is a subject matter expert. They're someone that have had a lot of success in the field that you are trying to get involved with. You want to start a company? Speak to a successful entrepreneur. You want to start an organization? Speak to someone that's done a nonprofit. You want to publish a book? Speak to someone that's published. These people have the experience. They've gone through the similar things that you are trying to go through. Have smart questions to ask these people. Generally, they don't have a lot of time to talk to you, but successful people are more than willing to give their advice, and if you're lucky, they might even mentor you. This is a great way to find out more about your field and get ready to get started on accomplishing your idea. Lastly, you want to look into legitimacy. Now, this is the final step. And I'll tell you, in the work that I've done, you should get here in a month. When I had the idea for my first company, within a month, I registered it with a state. You want to make sure that you are willing to commit to your idea. And if you don't want to commit, give up. Because without commitment, without a formal sense of commitment, you're not going to accomplish anything. See what you want to do. See if it's worth it. See the risk and the reward. And if it's truly worth it, legitimize yourself. Now that all is said and done, you've seen the goals, you've seen the ground rules, you've seen the steps. You have to ask yourself, do you want to do something significant? Do you want to accomplish something? Do you want to implement an idea that comes to your head? If so, just go out there and do it. Thank you guys very much.